Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And on this channel, we talk about money matters and teach you about the truth that school never taught you about money. The goal is to help you build your financial future and reach your financial goals, achieving both financial stability and financial independence. So, stick around with me today. Today, I want to talk about how to build an emergency fund even when you are broke. Let's be honest, saving money sounds great until life happens. The rent is due, a child gets sick, and the car breaks down, and suddenly whatever you had saved disappears. If that has ever happened to you, I want to remind you that you are not bad with money. And that's exactly why you need emergency fund even if you are starting from zero. Today I'll show you how to build one even if your salary feels tight and you feel broke. By the end you'll know how to start, how much how much to save and how to keep it safe. Hi, I'm Rena and this channel is where we talk about simple basics about money, how to manage your money, pay off your debt, and build financial peace, one habit at a time. If you've been feeling financially stuck, this is the video to watch. An emergency fund is the money set aside for the unexpected expenses that may arise, not for vacations, not for holidays, not for birthdays, but for real emergencies. Things like sudden sickness, job loss, urgent car or home repairs. It's not a luxury, it's a financial shield. Without one, every financial crisis feels like a debt crisis, is a debt crisis. The ideal emergency fund is should be able to cover your expenses for at least 3 months, 3 to 6 months of expenses. If that number sounds high, don't worry. You can give yourself, for a starting point, you can give yourself a $500 only. That can be able to cover for small emergencies like a car breakdown, and then slowly move to 1 month of expenses, then 2 months of expenses, and 3 months of expenses, then ultimately make it to 6 months of expenses so that you are safe. You have a safety net to cover you in case of emergencies. You are able to cover your expenses conveniently up to 6 months. Life is unpredictable. With an emergency fund, you buy yourself peace of mind and the calm to make decisions instead of disparate moves. Saving in stages keeps it motivating and realistic for you when you are starting out. So that's why you need to give yourself self target. You can start with $500, $1,000, then move to 1 month expenses, 2 months expenses until you reach your goal. Ensure that you keep your emergency funds in a different savings account. Don't mix it with any other funds so that it's safe on its own. Then it should be in a savings account that is easy to reach in case of emergencies, but not so easy to reach such that you can use it for your impulse buying. Make it easy to reach. It could be maybe money market fund or something that you can easily access during emergencies, but not something that you can access on a daily basis that can tempt you to use it for impulse buying. Avoid keeping it in your checking account. That is a tip for you. Avoid keeping it in your checking account. Also, avoid investing it into risky assets because it is meant for any emergencies. You can even decide to name it as peace of mind fund. Names have power, so when you see it, you will always remember this one is for my peace of mind. and it is for my emergencies in case you have a job loss, there's sudden sickness or anything else that need urgent attention. Then you don't have to worry. You make peaceful, calm decisions without any worry. Here's where most people get it wrong and get stuck. Someone may say, Rhena, but I have barely nothing to save. Rhena, I'd like to save, but there's nothing left after I pay my bill. I hear you. But building emergency fund isn't about big amounts. It is consistency and having your mindset to a target. You can try these small but powerful steps. The first one, start with your smallest bill. Start with saving your smallest bill. Secondly, for instance, if you can save even $50 in a month, in 6 months, that is $300. Yeah, so start with the list of your bills. Secondly, save automatically. The moment your salary gets into your account, plan with your bank for automatic transfers such that it automatically transfers a fixed amount to your emergency fund account. That will ensure that you save before you spend on anything else. This is because if you wait until the end of the month, then it will never happen, because most probably you will be broke, or maybe you will have nothing left to use for the emergency fund. So it's safe to do it automatically when you get the funds, the salary. Number 3 is to redirect any unexpected funds that you get. For instance, extra bonuses, refunds, gifts, even partial ones should go direct to your emergency fund. Number 4 is to cut your temporary expenses for a short while. Cut temporary expenses for a short while. Cut one recurring expenses temporarily. For instance, one delivery meal per week, you can cut on that, and then in 4 weeks' time, you could have saved money from that you can transfer to your fund, your emergency fund account. Number 5, sell unused items. If you have unused items, including gadgets, electronic gadgets, clothes, shoes, household items, dispose of them, and then the money you get from that, transfer it to your emergency fund account. Remember that even if you save $50 or even $100, it counts, because this is about protecting yourself in future, and the more consistent you are with this, the better for you. One of the tips to use is to make it visually appealing and rewarding. Make it visually appealing and rewarding. You can, every time you save, use a visual tracker so that every time you save, you color it each time you save, because seeing progress builds motivation. You can also get a small milestone reward for yourself so that it motivates you to do better. For instance, you could give yourself a target of 5,000. When you reach $5,000, then you give yourself a date, a coffee, a movie night, a date, a coffee date, and a vacation, so that it motivates you on reaching the milestone. Then set another milestone for yourself. The idea is to celebrate progress and not perfection. One important thing to note is that you need to protect it from yourself. So once that money is saved into the emergency fund, protect it from any emotional spending. Before touching it, ask yourself, is this an emotional spending? Is this a want or a real emergency? If it's not urgent, then give yourself 24 hours before withdrawal. That pause will prevent you from sabotaging your progress. Your emergency fund is more than money. It's freedom from fear. It's the peace of mind that you can handle anything that comes unexpectedly. So start small, but start today. Even $10 count, $20 count. Any amount counts. Just start today. And if you'd like my free peace of mind tracker, comment below so that I can share it with you. Always remember that security isn't built on one day, it's built one step at a time. So just start and keep building it. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and let me know which other topics you'd like to learn on basic finance. Bye for now.